So at this point, we have our claim, we have our evidence, we have transitions into that evidence that make those quotes make sense. Now we need parenthetical citation. Where did we get this information? We already have citations for our information. Parenthetical means in parentheses. We're going to shorten it. We're not going to include that whole huge citation. So when we look over here, citation is in this row, citation, and you inserted your examples. If yours don't look like this whole piece, if all you have is the end part, the hyperlink, the web address, you need to actually leave this video and go see my other video on how to turn a web address into a full citation so that you can do this properly. For those of you who have the full citation, we're not going to include the whole thing, just enough of it, just enough of the title, just enough of the information to tell it apart from other citations so that someone reading your paragraph can go and find the full citation if they want to know more. So our first piece of evidence, the beatific and terrible complexities of our lives. Our citation, we look for that one. This is where the beatific and terrible complexities of our lives came from. This is our citation. We're not going to include the whole thing. We're just going to include the beginning, Gary D. Schmidt. Here's the problem. This one also starts with Gary D. Schmidt. They both have the same title. So what we do is we include as much as we need to tell the difference. This is Gary D. Schmidt, Authors and Artists. This is Gary D. Schmidt, Contemporary Authors Online. So to cite the beatific and terrible complexities, I will use Gary D. Schmidt, Contemporary. That is enough for my parenthetical citation. I will copy that. So Control C or go up to copy. What I will do is I will paste it in here. You have some options. As we look through them, if you merge formatting, it will get rid of the highlight, but it will keep this italicized, which you need. If you just paste it with no formatting, you lose this italicis. So the last thing we need, parentheses. You put parentheses on either side because that makes it parenthetical citation. Just enough of the citation to tell that it came from here, and you add the parentheses so we know this came from this source. Someone go here to read more about it. Now I'm going to do the same for the other two. This one was about I wanted to write a book that showed that this is what war is like. We come up here. It was from this piece. With this one, I know that it is unique from the other two, and I'm going to include just enough of the title, just enough of the beginning, with Audubon's help, to be able to tell the difference from others. And then I will paste it here. I'm going to use again, merge formatting so the highlighting isn't there, close the quotation for the title, and then add those parentheses. It is now parenthetical with the parentheses, the citation, because we've included enough of the title to know that it comes from here. Our last one, Art speaks about the culture's deepest concerns and questions, came from this spot. Again, it does have the same title as our other source, so we will include authors. This time I'll use Control C, bring it over here. I am going to use merge formatting so that authors stays italicized as the actual title. I'm going to put my end parenthesis, my beginning parenthesis, and I have parenthetical citation. Now when someone reads this and they read these direct quotes, they know that they can go to these different locations in my note dump or in my works cited once we write it to know more about that source.